Javelin is primed and ready to go, Yarrow. What are we doing?
Outlaws are taking items from freelancers' memorials. Go and get it all back.
Got it. On my way.
The Outlaws have stashed stolen freelancer gear around here. Get it back.
Okay.
One down, keep going.
No idea there were this many of them around here.
That's one. Good, nearly there. Not a good area. Try to find them.
Heading over there.
Last known location of that missing freelancer was here somewhere. See what you can find.
I'll take care of it. There's a freelancer here who didn't make it.
Blast! Stay there, my friend. The Cypher will find out what happened from the leak. I see a contract that was not finished. We will ensure it gets done.
Understood.
Very good, but you can't let the rest get away. Understand? Distress signal is coming in from a Strider. Sounds like outlaws. See what you can do.
Heading over there.
Strider is down. Crew is unhurt for now, but needs power restored. You do that. To help with power, find a battery.
Got it.
Now restore power. All right, installed. There, that should work. Good work. Finish the rest of them.
I understand.
Let's get that crew out of there.
On it.
Haha, you did it. Finished. I have no more for you now. People will talk of this. I'll make sure of it.
Careful out there.
So, now that you've walked in her footsteps, let me tell you the final tale of Magna Stral. When General Tarsis fell, those closest to her went into mourning. Each carried grief in their own way. For Magna, the loss of her friend and leader turned to rage. She couldn't rest while a single Urgoth lived. They were already broken by the sword of Fulminus, terrified, fleeing to the dark corners of the world. But hard on their heels, Stral came, hunting them one by one.
This sounds like the other story you told me.
Listen to enough tales of Magna Stral and a pattern emerges. When at last her scouts found no more enemies, she returned to the Fortress of Dawn. There she found the doors sealed. The Legionnaires were preparing to leave it forever.
Even after I went inside, I've never heard why the fortress was sealed up.
I'm getting to that part. While Stral eased her grief with battle, Arden Vasa fixated on his duty. With her final breath, Tarsis had made him swear Antium would not fall, no matter the cost. At her command, Vasa prepared to take the entire Legion of Dawn to safeguard Antium for all time. Outraged at what she saw as desertion, Stral ordered the Lancers to halt, and they obeyed. Her general secured a future for all people, not just Antium. She called for the Legion to follow her, to battle the enemy in the darkness where they'd fled.
So which one had the right idea?
Well, if you ask a Sentinel, Arden Vasa. Ask a Paladin, it's Stral. A freelancer usually says neither. Stral was admired, some might say revered, by many, and they gladly joined her cause. Vasa called them traitors. Stral declared those who stayed behind were cowards, and the Legion broke. Those who followed Magna Stral called themselves Paladins and went north to pursue the enemies of man. They vanished into the darkness and were never heard from again.
How did the Paladins become the Dominion?
I wish I knew that story. I doubt even the Dominion knows it, really. They lost the path. They no longer use their strength to protect anyone, let alone everyone. I doubt anyone in the Dominion even remembers that was their purpose. That's why it's vital that we remember. Stral's story and the Path of Might cannot be allowed to die.
I'll remember.
Good. Before the Battle of Antium Pass, the Legion's test of resolve had a different basis. It began with Liatrelle, the General's oldest friend. When Tarsis first raised an army against the Urgoth, Liatrelle was with her. The Arcanists were hidden from them. They hadn't yet found Arden Vasa. No lancers, no javelins, no weapons, no fortress. Not even a good hiding place. Nothing but the vision of Helena Tarsis and Liatrelle's unbreakable will.
You can stop building suspense. I already know they formed the Legion.
This story isn't about whether they succeeded, it's about how. A legion needs soldiers, and it began with just one. The two set out to find the Urgoth. The plan was simple. Follow the raiders and warn villages in their path. At first, they succeeded in getting word of the coming Urgoth to people in time. Villagers fled, but the longer the Urgoth went without a catch, the faster it spurred their hunt. Finally, Tarsis and Liatrelle arrived at a town with the Urgoth on their heels. Flight was impossible, so they stood and fought.
Fighting Urgoth without a javelin? By themselves? That took guts.
Tarsis hoped to slow the Urgoth enough that some villagers could escape. The two of them, alone, armed with simple weapons, were little more than an annoyance to the enemy. But they fought. Despite greater numbers, strength, and weapons, the Urgoth could not subdue them. Finally, with Tarsis wounded and Liatrelle at the point of exhaustion, the two prepared for the end. But the villagers rallied. With tools and improvised weapons, they joined the battle and routed the enemy. Many innocents were taken that night, but not all of them. Because people fought the inevitable. And the rest is a tale for another time.